It always starts the same way, with a quiet contradiction hiding in plain sight. The places where people actually live rarely resemble the chaos being advertised to them. In one community after another, something almost old-fashioned persists. A kind of mutual respect that doesn't need slogans or hashtags to survive. Officers greet residents by name, residents return the gesture, and the peace holds not because anyone is intimidated, but because everyone understands the boundaries. Walk through these neighborhoods and the picture is almost inconveniently functional. Jews, Muslims, Christians, black families, Asian families, Italians, newcomers, old-timers, all moving through the same streets without hostility. Not performative unity, not curated harmony, just people coexisting, because that's what most people naturally do. The irony is sharp, because the loudest voices online insist this is impossible. Yet here it is, happening quietly, every day. But the story shifts the moment the narrative shifts. In certain regions, a different script is pushed non-stop, a script built on resentment, suspicion, and division. Wherever that script takes root, the breakdown follows. Not because diversity fails, but because people are conditioned to see each other as threats. The chaos isn't spontaneous, it's engineered. Then comes the part most people forget. While citizens argue about culture, identity, and collapse, the country they're arguing inside remains historically unmatched in power. The United States fields the strongest military on Earth. The US Air Force is the largest in the world. And the second largest belongs to the US Navy. China and Russia trail behind, depending on whose numbers you trust. 3 of the top 5 air forces on the planet belong to one nation. And that's before counting tens of millions of trained civilian hunters. By every historical metric, the country should have collapsed under the pressures it has endured. It didn't. That resilience forced adversaries to change tactics. They realized traditional confrontation was unwinnable. So they pivoted to something quieter, something psychological. Analysts call it 5th-generation warfare. No tanks, no missiles, just demoralization. Turn children against parents, men against women, neighbors against neighbors, and let the decay spread from the inside out. Turn on a screen and the pattern becomes obvious. Endless talk of civil war, racial hostility, gender conflict, societal collapse. Every group supposedly hates every other group. But step outside into the real world and the contrast is almost comedic. Restaurants, parks, stores, sidewalks, all filled with people who are not at war with each other. The gap between the narrative and the lived reality is enormous. And that gap is where the real battle is happening. The truth is almost too simple for modern attention spans. The division people are told to fear doesn't match the world they actually inhabit. The danger isn't the diversity of the population. It's the story being told about that diversity. Most communities function well. Chaos appears where a divisive narrative dominates. Psychological pressure replaces physical conflict. The narrative becomes the weapon. The disconnect becomes the battlefield. The real world is stable. The narrative is unstable. And the distance between the two is where people are being manipulated.